All of my life, I dreamed that. December 3rd, 2012. December is one of my favorite months. All year long, I brush my beard so that it's close to my face. But in December, I back brush it to give it lots of body, making my face seem much larger. This morning, I left my CFCW cap at home and donned my red and white Santa toque. I think I surprise Ed and Ursula Brandel a bit when I walk into their home, looking just a bit like Santa. Yes, I have work to do, but we have a really good visit while the receiver is downloading the software necessary for a proper demo. As I am ready to leave, Ursula tells me that she has a pot of soup on the stove and was thinking I might stay for soup. It reminds me of the time I installed their first Star Choice satellite 15 years ago, and one of the things Ursula told me that day was that if I was ever hungry, I would always be welcome in their home for a bowl of soup. Isn't it funny, the things that leave an impression from so long ago? I have a couple more stops to make in town before going to make a special drop-off for a friend who is starting a new business venture. I think Terry Ruddock likes my Santa appearance, but catches me off guard with a comment that warms my heart. She indicates that my kindness gives her the strength to keep moving forward day by day. I do another job before lunch and have to drop off a remote control at the provincial building. A young lady is waiting at the front doors, and I ask her if she's been good. She giggles and says, "No, I've been bad." But I give her a pen and wish her a Merry Christmas, and her smile becomes absolutely radiant. A bit later, I head over to Timmy's for lunch, and I have a bit more fun, going to each table which has children. I ask each one if she has been good. Some hesitate, but usually respond yes, and of course I reward them with a pen and a Merry Christmas. One boy is about 2, and I think he quite enjoys our little encounter. When I finish my meal, I come past his table again. He is now standing with his back to me, and Grandma tells him, "Careful, you'll back into Santa." He turns around, looks at my leg, then slowly looks higher and higher and higher until our eyes meet. And then his face breaks out into the most delightful smile I have seen in a long, long time. I have several pleasant encounters with other smiles today, but I am reminded of one of the most interesting Santa encounters I have ever experienced. Some of you will remember this story from last year, but here it is again for my new Facebook friends. A few years back, I was wearing my Santa hat with full beard just a few days before Christmas. I walked into Extra Foods with a lot of pens in my pockets. In my usual manner, I was handing out pens and wishing the staff and customers a Merry Christmas. You see, I don't mess around with happy holidays, and no one complains. Out of the corner of my eye, I see one of my previous recipients following me. I would guess her age to be middle to late 50s. When there is no one around, she comes up to me and quietly says, "All my life, I dreamed of getting a present from a real Santa. And today, you made my dream come true."